Gburugburu ị ga-achị ọzọ. Ị ga-achịkwa ọzọ. Ka Ozioma Ejiofor meele gị open campaign. Eziokwu ka m gwara unu. I may have to tell you the reason nji wee si unu na gburugburu ga-achị ọzọ. Ọchịla ọfụma ga-achị ọzọ. Just look at me. Adigum kan ga-adị. Let me give you a lowdown of what happened. Just when we are talking about the government of Enugu State, another one just happened now. If you know Monyinye's restaurant around GRA, that's where we are, and it's fire everywhere. But guess what? The fire service of Enugu State is up and doing. I called them, and they didn't waste time to come. Really. They really didn't waste time to come. It's still ongoing. We've tried so much to quench the fire that was trying to engulf this other house. This is the gas exactly. So to God be the glory. To God be the glory, really. I'm talking about to God be the glory, really. We really thank God. We really, really thank God. I was just in the house and they're living in front of me. And the live studio is also very close to them. So everyone is running helter-skelter. Can I do it? You know, sometimes when we say the state government is working, it looks like we're saying magic or something that is not obtainable. In Mama Onyinye's house this afternoon at about, I don't know what the time is, but it's an explosion, by the way. And this is it. It exploded from in here, where there are lots of gas cylinders. One of them just exploded and we don't know how. But to God be the glory that we called the fire service of the Enugu State government, and they quickly, in less than 10 minutes, they were here. I can beat my chest and tell you that in less than 10 minutes, 2 trucks were here, filled with water, and it was about entering this other house. Yes, this other house. It was quenched from this zinc that you're seeing, from this place where the fire started from. And I thought it wise to appreciate the boss that I called on the phone. I was the person who called the fire service, and I would want us to meet him. Namdalo, yes, good afternoon, sir.
You're welcome.
Daddy, Ugwuanyi,
Fire Officer Engineer Ejiofor titles by name.
Ugwuanyi for responding to our flight with immediate effect. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord bless your work. Biko ekene deliuno anye na asi unu daalu olu anye na asi the fire service Enugu State ha daalu olu anye na asikwa the state government melu na field na moto unu mmili dị na moto unu ụmụ unu ji alụ olu dị na moto unu ife niile eji alụ olu dị intact ana m asi unu daalu olu na asikwa onye nwe anyị gozie ndị olu gị niile. There were more than 15 firemen that arrived these premises in GRA this afternoon, and I am saying may the Lord bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. People, I'm back to you now, and Your Excellency, we say God bless you. You created more outlets for the fire service in Enugu State. People were thinking it's a joke, but in stuffs like this, people will know that it's for a reason that you actually created such outlets in different areas of the state. May the Lord keep you, guide you, and protect you. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. We're yet to meet another person who is part of the heads in fire service. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Please tell us your name.
My name is Ejiofor. I'm a zonal commander in Enugu State Fire Service.
Thank you so much, Obi.
You're welcome.
Thank you. God bless you.
Bless you too.
My name is Ozioma Ejiofor. I am a reporter. I am an on-air personality with Solid FM. Thank you so much for this rescue. But when I called, they told me you people went for another operation. Please tell us about it.
Okay, it was just still this afternoon that we were told that two persons were in an underground tank and they got suffocated there. And we were equally called because people don't know that part of our job is to do rescue operation. Okay. So we had to rush to that place. Eventually, we rescued them alive. At least they weren't dead.
Wow.
We were able to rescue them alive.
Where?
In Idodo, around the Ikobinago side. Precisely, diligence filling station in Idodo. So we were there when we got the call that Mamunye's cafeteria, yes, is on fire. And we had to proceed from that place. Before then, I had to put a call to government house fire units to start coming because we have our units almost all over Enugu with the assistance of the governor. Immediately he came in, he was able to construct 5 new fire stations that are functional now. And it's actually playing out. This period is a very, very bad period for us. Yes, this is the period that we attend up to 4 or 5 fire. We attend to up to 4 or 5 fire outbreaks in a day. Wow. So, and we are equally doing our best. We are carrying out sensitizations. By 13th of December, we are going to do a workshop that we expect the public to come and participate in. There are so many people that people don't know about fire safety. This is the period that we go to churches. Like sometime last 2 weeks, we were in a cathedral, Catholic church in Osaka. So many people don't even have our fire emergency numbers. So you find out that when there's emergency, they will start driving to the fire station, and fire does not wait. Yeah. So as long as it starts, it will continue until somebody comes to attend to it. Yeah. So that's why we carry out this sensitization program this time. Like on Saturday in the morning, I will be in Radio Nigeria, still on that same sensitization. We go to TV stations, we go to radio stations to still sensitize people about the need to be safety conscious, fire safety conscious. So some people buy fire extinguisher because of road safety, not because of safety. Yes. So and when they buy, they don't care to know how to use it. And when there's emergency, they don't even know how to operate it. Yes. So these are some of the problems, and this is the period that we bring out time to explain these things to the public so that they'll be able to know all these things to their own advantage, to the good of the public. Yes. That is it. Thank
you so much. Please, can you give us your emergency number?
All right. Our emergency number is 070 6540 9291. I repeat, 070 6540 9291. That is our operational office emergency number. With that number, you can get us anytime.
Remind us your name.
Like I said, my name is Engineer Obinna. I am a zonal commander in Enugu State Fire Service, the 2IC to the Chief Fire Officer.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, people. It's like this. Thank you to the fire service. God bless Governor Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi. God bless you, really. Thank you. I am led to talk this morning, and I think it's about Enugu State. The previous government have done so much for the state. That's fine. But each time I went out, a lot of people will say, nothing is happening in Enugu. And it got me thinking. I am saying this in the capacity of being amongst the member that analyzed the budget of Enugu State according to the VEC document as presented by APAG, Advocacy Partnership for Good Governance. On that accord, I think I have detailed analysis of what I am trying to say. The government of Enugu State cannot please everyone. I may begin to itemize what Enugu State has achieved under the governance of Right Honorable Lawrence Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi Burus has achieved for the people of his state. Did you know that despite the economic situation of this country, Nigeria, Enugu State was one amongst the states that never depended on the bailout fund as requested by other states? From the VEC document and from what is trending now on social media, I bet to agree because I was part of that analysis. Did you know that workers' salaries are processed 23rd of every month in this state and received before 28th to 30th of every month? It's the truth. The internally generated revenue pays their salary. Did you know that 50 billion naira has been spent over the construction of rural roads, like 450 kilometers? I will list them for you. Bypass roads like 9th Mile Bypass, Abanyamuri Road, Nkanu West Local Government Area, Ogonogeji Ndiagwa Ugo. Of all bridges in the world since I am in this town over the past 15 years, that Ogonogeji Ndiagwa Ugo Road has never been passable. Each time I climbed that bridge, it was doing everywhere. But now, they are glad in this dispensation. Let's go ahead. Ngenevu Road. And do you know that it's not just EEDC that is doing a wonderful job, that he has equally provided 500 kVA transformers as well as a Hamufu. Nkalagu Road, that has been neglected for the past 35 years. I'm a teacher, but I am not employed as a teacher. I just teach freely as part of what I give to the society. I teach in government secondary school, Enugu. I teach my SS1 class, and it's free. That's what I give back to the society. But I must tell you that 4,000 teachers were employed in Enugu State. I bet why I didn't get that is because I didn't apply. If I did apply, I'm sure I would have gotten. Let's go on. 1,000 youths have been employed in Enugu to clean the environs. Who can beat his chest and say it's a lie? That when you go out every morning, you don't see wonderful fellows trying to make the road clean. Very clean. Enugu is one of the neatest states in this country. You can cash this from any bank. Let's go on. 750 youth under SDGs, and then provided 100 units of lucky civil servants on the graduates from 1 to 10. Well, let me go to the hospital. I can't even forget that. I wrote this down because I want to be very retentive while I analyze this. I do more of investigative journalism. Nobody's paying me for my video. I spend my day. Polyclinic was actually renovated. But I can tell you that renovation transcended into serious equipment that was put into that clinic. Now, did you know that construction and renovation of the district hospitals like Polyclinic, Asata, Enugu, Udi have been properly done for the people of the state? You may never know. 14 new courts built around the state, both in the villages and in the town. Okay? Now, the one that broke the camel's back is that Burus has rehabilitated the Ajali and Oji River water treatment scheme. I bet to tell you that water now runs from morning until 6 p.m. If you close early, now 4 p.m. every day, except you don't have pipe-borne water around your area. Enugu tap is still running, Really, it's almost 10 p.m. and the tap is really still running up till now. Incredible. You fed him, I am begging Burus to please make sure that in his next dispensation, that he will put taps or even make the ones that were already laid to start running, so that all the entire environs in Enugu and even the villages can access pipe-borne water. Okay, the renovation of urban roads that were left, probably forgotten by Arab contractors, were continued by this dispensation. For instance, you know I move around a lot. Independence Layout, New Haven, Maryland, Transekulu, Air Force Ababa Penox Road is still under construction and very verifiable. We have the Onitsha Expressway, the Emene, the Ababanike area, the 9th Mile, the Nsuka, and the rest of it. I can't mention but a few, like the Milliken Hill. It was a dungeon. I covered the event of the guy that was burnt beyond recognition on that road. If you go to my YouTube channel, you will see it there. If you go to my YouTube channel as well, you will see the VEC analysis of what I am telling you about that has been achieved. I won't forget to mention the Nike Lake area, the Opinsuka Dual Carriageway, the Obaku Road, and so many others. Okay? When I saw that Buruburu was given the Son Governor of the Year award, it was never politics. I think it was never politics, because it was only scanty stuffs that weren't achieved from that VEC document, as led by Barrister Crownwell Chibuzo. And it was a thorough analysis that we shared ourselves in groups. Each person carried out each senatorial zone and each constituency and each local government area. So it was thorough. We stayed there from morning until night to make sure that that analysis of the Enugu state budget and the VEC document were appropriately tallying. People, the reason for this analysis is no government favors everyone. Okay? No government favors everyone. But so far, I must say so good. At least I can hold my phone and I can walk around. Nobody is pointing a gun at me to collect it. Anyway, people will say, when you're in your car, how will they do that? Yeah, we sometimes ply on cars. We also sometimes ply on roads. I do my investigative and I cover events. At least I can hang my camera and nobody is coming to the mall to break in my car and collect my camera like it used to happen. There is something bothering me. Working for solid 100.9 FM, you cannot insult my boss in my presence. It's not possible. It's not done. You won't insult my boss in my presence. You cannot insult Dr. Patendo or insult any of my bosses right in my presence. No, you can only do that behind me. It's allowed, but not in my presence. But each time I called on the commissioners to come for interviews, they turn it down. They give some excuses. They never come. In some of the chat rooms where I see myself, I don't know the commissioners. I know they go a big man house. I don't know them. In some chat rooms, I know they will be existing in such chat rooms. When matters like this arise, I don't know why they can't say a word to defend their boss. It's a wrong thing, I must say. The governor may not be a social media friendly person, but at least his subordinates should be. When you are invited for a show, please show up. Say what you can so that we can be on the same page as broadcasters. Not when you're called, you give excuses and you never send anyone to attend. It's wrong. I must say kudos to the state government under the leadership of Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi to please continue. Please remember the Oji River, Achi, Inyi, Oro, Abugeze axis. It's under construction, by the way. Manasi menyo se so no ozesi anabenna. Thank you so much, people. Let's keep doing the right thing. Let's keep doing the right thing. Some people say entertainment is a flop in Enugu State. Bikono, agata eguata, agata kurutata. I must tell you something. There was a day I was coming back from maybe a journey or so, and I saw someone breaking the traffic sign along Fire for Fire, anti-kidnapping. Here is the police station. Here is where the vandalism is going on. But they didn't know about it. You see, some people are naturally there to sabotage the government of any state as far as they are not benefiting directly or indirectly. Some will even mention the Buhari regime. I must tell you the truth. I made more money in the Buhari regime. You know why? Because there is so much to say. And I talk for a living. So we keep talking. That's not to say you should start doing well. But then, people, the truth is the truth. I am proud to be in Enugu State. I am proud that each slogan they say Enugu is in the hands of God. It is truly in the hands of a man who has conscience. That's the bottom line. It's not just in the hands of God. It's in the hands of a man who listens. Who listens. Who listens. And willing to take democracy to the grassroots where they can benefit from everything that they should benefit from as participants, as voters, to mention but a few. I am proud to be in Enugu State. The commissioners should at least honor some invitation, especially when we invite them on the radio. The same thing with the local government chairman. If you can't come, send us someone. There should be a media and publicity department in every of these parastatals. We don't know our councillors. We don't know them. They should come on board as well and talk to us so that we will know what they are also doing. Not be party thing, no. I tell you now, not be party thing at all. I have stopped tackling governors whatsoever. I tackle the people who are the direct access to each project. I have an issue with water, I go straight to the Commissioner for Water Resources. I have with light, I go straight. I have with infrastructure, I go straight. I have with works, I go straight. I have with transport, I go straight to the person. The governor no go kill himself. Let's begin to hold these other parties and ask them appropriate questions so that they will begin to deliver. Governor anara aha ọjọọ. Of course, onya ga anara aha ọjọọ. Mana ka nyere aka mee ka ife na-aga ọfụma gbuo ụmụ ibe. Ekuchakwa m. Maybe I would have to move to Anambra to even verify what's been happening in Anambra State, at least, if not as a broadcaster, as the Director for Gender Affairs, National Youth Council of Nigeria, Southeast Zone. I think we need to put checks and balances in all this and tell the public this is what's up, so that when people critique, they should be constructive and very reasonable during their critics. That's what I think. That's why I said we need to talk. My name is Ozioma Ejiofor. I just felt like talking this morning. And it's been wonderful that I am talking as someone who lives in Enugu State for over 15 years. So I am part of the state, and it's my duty to say if Enugu State is going in the right direction or in the wrong direction. Let's keep calm and help the government succeed. Congratulations to Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi for a 4 years great tenure, I must say. Keep up. Continue. 4 years ọzọ na-abịa ị ga-achị mana icheta ha nwụọ n'ala ịmana icheta ha nwụọ n'ala na ma achịkwana. Take care, people. Have a great and lovely day. Good morning. Bless up. My name is Ozioma Ejiofor, the daughter of North Fija people, the one whose flash of her teeth brings out money from your pocket. Let's keep doing the right thing, man. Reporting live from Enugu State, in my house, in my abode. Okwu kwuru bi ya na ha ewie. Oye ewekwu m ya were m. Ewetago. Okwu kwuru be ma ya ha ewe ma ọ be m ka nnọkwu okwu a. Ka ọ dịbazie. Big ups.